Imagine if plants could hire helpful bacteria to get nutrients from air, no fertilizer needed. That is what exactly happens in legumes called Medicago truncatula, a small plant related to peas and beans. These plants form a specific partnership with bacteria called rhizobia, which help them capture nitrogen from air and turn it into a form that plants can utilize. In my research, I mostly focus on how plants like Medicago truncatula will form symbiotic relationships with microbes to access nutrients like nitrogen. Specifically, I studied molecular regulators that controls these interactions, including nodule cysteine-rich peptides. But this partnership doesn't happen all of a sudden. First, plants send out chemical signals called flavonoids to the soil, like an invitation. When rhizobia detects this signal, they respond with their node factors, telling the plant, "We are here to help." This triggers plant root hairs to curl around the bacteria and helping them to enter. Then, plant builds tiny root structures called nodules, which will act as little homes where bacteria will live and work. Inside of these nodules, the bacteria will transform into a special nitrogen-fixing form called bacteroids, which convert nitrogen from the air to fertilizer for plant. Here's where things get really interesting. These transformations conducted by nodule cysteine-rich peptides, which shortly we call as NCRs. These tiny peptides produced inside of the plant and secreted to rhizobia. These peptides are made out of 4 to 6 cysteine amino acid residues and N-terminal secretion signal, which will act as a detection point for bacteria. These peptides will act as bosses inside of the nodule, which will decide on differentiation of the bacteria, telling the bacteria to change their shape, slow their growth, and focus on nitrogen fixation rather than division. Without NCR peptides, the bacteria will not know what to do, and the whole system would fail. This whole procedure is important because nitrogen is a key ingredient for healthy crops. But most of the modern farming relies on artificial fertilizers, which will be costly and can harm the environment. If we understand how NCR peptides will work, we can understand this partnership fully and helping farmers to grow crops more efficiently while reducing the need for artificial fertilizers. My research is for understanding how these tiny peptides will fine-tune the conversation between plant and bacteria, paving the way for a better future of sustainable agriculture using nature's own solutions.